Right, how you doing, guys? Okay, it's about time I did another PS4 Games showcase. Okay, let's get on with this. Most of these I have my mum and my brother to thank for. Yeah, yeah. Just to remind you, there's going to be no more Xbox 360 Games Collection. The Xbox 360 is now gone now. Yeah, so without further ado, first off, it's Alien Isolation. Um, this is supposed to be the scariest game of 2014. And The Guardian reckon it is terrifying, and the Daily Star says set to be the scariest game you'll ever play in 2014. So far I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but because so far it hasn't scared me. It is certainly eerie, wandering around an abandoned spaceship alone. Anyway, the main character in this is Ellen Ripley's daughter. It is not a sequel. It is not the next installment to any of the Alien films, because it is set between the first Alien film and it is set before Aliens, where Ripley's daughter is quite worried about Ellen Ripley missing. That's her mother, and she sets off. She gets offered a job by a military bigwig to go to board a spaceship and to rescue a distressed crew, and basically most of the crew except her die, and they drift off out into space as they're trying to board the shuttle, and she's left on her own, and between her and this whatever it is on the ship that killed most of the crew, and she has to deal with. Not only does she have to deal with the monster, she has to deal with the looters as well. Yeah, I wasn't so far. This game, it hasn't scared me. It's more, in my opinion, it's more of creepy, wandering around on a space station on your own. It's sort of like the earlier Resident Evil games, in my opinion. I'm sure at some stage there's going to be a few jump scenes. There have been a couple of jump scares, made me jump a little bit, but nothing to write home about so far. But it is very, very good. My brother got me this one, and I'm enjoying it immensely. Very, very good game. Really good. Recommended. Right, next up, another one from my brother, The Evil Within. This one is another one that owes a lot to the Resident Evil franchise and also the Silent Hills franchise. And it's got a little mixture of Saw and Seven, and there's a little bit of elements at the beginning of it that with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in it. I'm not going to spoil it, but it starts off with a police officer being taken prisoner by this Leatherface type madman, and he has to go through all sorts of traps to survive and get out in the beginning. And what happens afterwards, I'm not going to spoil it because I think it's supposed to be a surprise. But yeah, again, this game owes a lot to the Resident Evil game franchise, the Saw franchise, and it also owes a lot to the film Seven and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, with this there's a downloadable content thing. There's downloadable content package that came with this game. Not downloaded it yet, but I will do at some stage. Anyway, this is very good, excellent game. Another one for you horror survival games. Very good. Right, this is a big one. Grand GTA 5 by Rockstar. Now, in some ways, it pisses over the fourth one, Grand Theft Auto 4. But when you try to get on the online thing at the weekend, it can be a little bit of a pain in the backside to get on to the Grand Theft Auto Online. So it's a bit of a pain in the backside when it's busy. But the graphics in this, they are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. You get the opportunity to buy your own apartment, your own garage to store the cars that you nicked or you bought, and you can also customize the cars you bought and everything. Once you get to the online thing, which is at the minute, it's a pain in the back. It can be a bit of a pain in the backside to get on. It is very good. There are lots of things you can't do in the previous installment. My only disappointment is that your online character does not talk in this, and if he jumps off a building then without a parachute, or out of a plane without a parachute, he or she does not scream either. But the offline characters, when they talk and when they jump out of a plane or off a building without a parachute, they scream as well. And I was rather disappointed with that, to be honest, that my online character does not scream when they jump from a building or off a plane. I was really disappointed with that they don't talk either. Very disappointed indeed. But everything else, the graphics are fantastic. But it is only a pity that the online gaming is a pain in the backside to get on, and also it is a little bit of a pain in the backside when it's loading, when you have to wait for both the offline and the online gaming to load. That's a bit of a pain in the backside, but at least you don't have to use 2 discs like the previous generation. That was also a pain in the backside. But anyway, yeah, maybe GTA 6 will see to these issues, and I hope that that GTA 6 won't be such a pain in the backside to load the online and offline content. Right, another Christmas present from my mum. This is The Last of Us. I've wanted to get this game for a very long time, and so instead of waiting for the price of the game to go down, I figured out with it being near to Christmas, when I was considering getting it, I'd ask my mum for it for Christmas. I have to make one thing clear. Although this is set up in the zombie apocalypse, it is not a shooter. It is not. It is a survival game. If you go around popping off, you're liable to run out of bullets, and you'll get killed straight away. It's more of a strategy game. Anyway, it's set up in the zombie apocalypse, and the main character is when it first started 20 years ago, his daughter got accidentally shot by one of the military guys, and and it's set 20 years after that, and he teamed up with this girl here. And okay, I'll go on to the graphics. The graphics are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The controls are amazing. The melee the attacks, they are better than the shooting. Better than shooting people, but it's not a combat game, it's a survival game. If you go around running in there like Rambo, you will die immediately. But the graphics, they blew me away. It's recommended, and you can see that over 200 Game of the Year awards. Yeah, it won over 200 awards. So I'd recommend you get it. Right, so that appears to be it until I get another 3 games. So I hope you are all enjoying Christmas, and I hope that while the servers were down, I hope you were were enjoying playing the video games offline, not online. And as always, I'll see you soon in another video.